tourists.
Yeah, we are.
We just crossed over into New Hampshire. And there's some beautiful foliage in those hills, as you have to see. Gorgeous. Look at all the colors. Beautiful lake down there. I don't know if this video is gonna look any lit right because it's also the sun glare, but it's so pretty.
Wants to go right in.
Lily, no, stay here. Hey, hey, stay here. Oh, she wants to go in there.
Yes, she does.
Okay, this is the tree house. Took a while to find it. So we do have a walk from the Jeep to this tree house. Huh. Okay, the steps aren't as severe as I thought. I thought it was going to be more like a ladder. Lily. Huh, very interesting. Okay, there's the hammock. There's a little porch here. Oh, there's some propane. That's nice. Hopefully their heater works. Let's see what else. Oh, they got some wood. So $5 per unit, they say. All right. So we might have to purchase some wood. And there's the river. It looks pretty dry. All right, Kathy's gonna go up and check it. All right, so this is the interior. There's no way 2 adults is sleeping in here. There's the loft. I mean, we were wondering why the guy didn't take pictures of the floor. Everything's from the outside. This is why. Oh boy. Yeah, this is not gonna work.
This doesn't sleep 2 people.
No. Definitely not. We got to get a hold of this guy. Okay, so we came back to the place. Turns out that single cot has a hinge plywood and it folds over and creates a double space, but still it's tight. We're gonna make it work. Luckily the buddy heater works. We were a little iffy about that, if that was gonna work or not, so I bought one at Walmart the other day, brought my own propane just in case, but looks like their heater works. Yeah, Kathy is she's not very happy about this place. And yeah, and then this is the loft area that is really small for it's really like for one kid really, and I don't know if I would let my kid sleep up there. It's a little sketch, but anyway, we're gonna make it work. There's no cell service here, so we can't figure out where we're going or GPS to any of the points of interest that we wanted to get to, but you know, we're gonna make it work. So rough start to the night, and we're going to there she is. We're gonna make it work. And Lily does not want to go up the stairs, so I'm gonna have to carry her up later.
I wouldn't either if I were.
Okay, so it's gonna be nice and cold tonight. Hopefully this heater lasts. I had to the propane was empty actually, and the guy left. So luckily there was a spare tank, and I hooked it up myself, and so we're gonna have heat. So worst case, like I said, I brought my own heater, but you know, this guy just didn't prepare this place at all for guests. So Kathy got the beds made up, and I'm gonna try to get dinner going. So I set up my little cooking station over there. But we got a nice view of the creek. It looks very dry. I don't see any water over there. Looks like there's a nice little landing. So anyway, I got my Coleman stove set up here. There's a new propane that I had to switch out from this guy. This was empty. Cooking up some pasta dinner or some chicken cooking. And we're gonna throw in some of this 4 cheese ravioli and some Parmesan and Bertolli creamy Alfredo. All right, guys. We had a successful night. It got cold, even though we had the heater on full blast. It's just very drafty. There's insulation, but the heat just goes straight through the roof, just goes up. And we were going to stay another night, but unfortunately, a mouse got killed in a trap last night. I heard the spring, and Kathy woke up this morning to a dead mouse. So we are packing it up and taking off. She is definitely afraid of mice, and it took a lot of courage for her to even come out knowing that there's mice in the treehouse. But anyway, just want to give you a quick tour. This is a really nice place. It's it's right by a little creek over here. Beautiful spots for tent camping over here. There's a little patio type thing, pile of rocks that people can hang out and enjoy a nice fire over here. They even left out some chairs, a nice little bench, and right over there there's some river rock over here. You can tell when the river swells, this probably all fills in over here, but the river is over there. And again, a nice place, but it's tough to bring your significant other who's afraid of mice and who gets cold. But honestly, she was okay with the sleeping arrangement. She was at least comfortable in the gear that we have. She got cold in the middle of the night and this morning, even though we had the propane going and the heater going. It was still, it was a little cold, but she could have stayed another night if she didn't see that dead mouse in the trap. And it was very close to where, Lily could have got to it and she would have got snatched. But yeah, I mean, other than that, I mean, it's a nice place. There's the other treehouse over there. Another group is staying there. Don't know what that layout is, but supposedly our treehouse is supposed to sleep 6. There's no way. 2, when you have the bed spread out, it's the size of like a double, like wall to wall. It's very tight. No floor space. And then there's a loft that they say 2 small adults or kids can sleep in, but I don't know if you want to put your kids up there. It's kind of shaky, kind of sketch. We would overlook a lot of these things, but you bring your wife and she's going to expect a little bit more creature comforts, and definitely if your wife is afraid of mice or rodents, might not be the place for her. We paid $200 for 2 nights here. Not terrible, but like I said, we're packing up for the night, and we're gonna bail on the second night because of the mice. The coldness Kathy could have dealt with, but the mice she cannot. So that's it. That's the deal. All right, I'm just gonna give you a quick tour of what it looked like when we first came in. yesterday. And it looks, I mean, the outside looks great. And then we come in. Okay, good. And then we see this. And we're thinking, how are we going to sleep here? The walls are unfinished, so all the insulation is there. You know, there's a lot of potential in this thing if he really wants to finish this up nice. There's the heater, which didn't get to us because it has to go around the corner, and the heat just basically went straight up into the ceiling. But here's the loft where supposedly people can stay. So I don't think two people are sleeping up here. And the edge is right there. I don't know, it's kind of sketch. Like I said, I don't know if I'd have my kids sleep up here. There's barely room for one. I mean, there's room for one person, definitely not two. But they advertise 6 people that can stay here. And it's a nice view, you know, of the river. You know, there's definitely some pluses, but overall we were disappointed. You know, they didn't tell us that this table folds over into a double, but it was still very tight. But anyway, so that's our experience, and it was, you know, it was a good experience in a lot of ways, and you know, still glad we got to stay in the treehouse in the fall. And it probably is a different experience during the summer. So anyway, there you have it. toll for the auto road. Straight ahead, thank you.
8 miles to summit.
So it's $45 for car and driver. Let's see if they charge for passengers, but it's a beautiful day. There's clouds and sun peeking through, so I think this makes it very interesting. Hopefully the clouds don't block our view when we're at the top. All right, we're climbing Mount Washington. Very narrow, but it's gorgeous, beautiful.
Want me to take video? You can do it.
So we can only go halfway up because there's ice on the road to the top of the mountain. So I guess they discounted the fee. It's normally $45 for driver and vehicle, $20 per person. So they're charged $41 to go halfway. So that means we'll have to come back another time to get to the top. But anyway, it's still worth to go halfway and enjoy the view.
Oh my God, there's cars all the way backed up to there.
Oh wow.
I was
4,000 feet right here.
how are they gonna get people turned around and back down?
I'm sure there's a platform or something. Oh man, it's getting cold.
Yeah. Alright. I don't have fear of heights, but it's challenging me a little bit right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna put the top down. I think it's snowing up here.
It is. There's snow up there.
There's snow up there. Very windy up here. traffic jam right here. Alright, back to the joyride. And I'm at 4 low to help with keeping the gears moving slow going down this steep hill, the mountain. You guys need to move over. It's just unbelievable view up here. It's nice and warm down in the valley. Slow, buddy.
Opened 1860. Original toll house. Cool.
Alright.
That's cool.
Yeah. We are exiting Mount Washington